What's up guys, it's Monday and this video comes to you in a few parts, but I don't know how many I'm going to add right now, so I'm just going to say it's parts. Part 1, I know what you're thinking or what I'm self-consciously thinking about myself. This hat is not going to become a big thing for me. So those of you that watch the channel regularly, you're probably thinking, oh my god, Leon's worn this hat 2 weeks in a row, what's going on with him? Nothing. It's just that the days I decided to record also happened to coincide with days that the weather was really cold, so I already wore a hat, and now I have hat hair, and I don't really want to show you that. Okay, if you really want to see it. Part 2, and this is sad. If you can't tell from the calendar behind me or from your own common sense, it's the month of November currently. And the month of November is kind of like Men's Health Month, so it's kind of a no-shave November has become a thing. And this has been the best I could do. I have not shaved since October 31st. Part 3, Hamilton. So the cast of Hamilton made the news recently when after their show they called out Vice President-elect Mike Pence, who happened to be in the audience. This was about the concerns they had about Donald Trump, who's made lewd comments all over the place, and Mike Pence, who's made lewd actions all over the place. I mean, they're concerned about these people leading their country, but the way they worded it was just absolutely phenomenal. I'll put a link to it down here, or probably somewhere else, I don't know. Please watch it. It's so good. Even if you support Donald Trump, it was such a well-worded and respectful thing to say, and you really need to go watch it. Many people were offended by this, saying it was inappropriate for these actors to bring politics onto Broadway, including our new president-elect Donald Trump. Trump tweeted, quote, "The theater must always be a safe and special place. The cast of Hamilton was very rude last night to a very good man, Mike Pence. Apologize." In another tweet, Trump claimed that Pence was being harassed by the actors in the audience. However, the theater has always been like this, actors expressing themselves and giving themselves a medium to give other people their viewpoints. Although I don't really blame Trump for not knowing this, because the theater really hasn't been all that great to Republican presidents. There's now a whole campaign started by Trump supporters called #BoycottHamilton, and to your surprise, this done a lot of support from many Americans, as they quoted saying, "Maybe we'll get tickets now." Part 4, the Gators. So my weekend was filled with great sports games, including the Gators, Liverpool, and the Dolphins. Now, I didn't actually watch the Dolphins game, but they won, so that's amazing. But it wasn't my fault I didn't watch. It wasn't televised, but whatever. And Liverpool didn't lose, but they also didn't win, so that was uneventful. And I mean, I guess they lost their first seed in the table, but whatever. But then, the greatest game of them all, the Gators. The Gators were playing a team that everyone, literally everyone, said that they would lose to. Who? Who? I said LS. Who? LSU! Who? Okay, LSU! I mean, even though I love our team, I had doubts about the fact that we were going to beat LSU. Who? And now, because we beat LSU, Who? We're going to the SEC Championship to be demolished by Alabama. I'm so proud of our Gator team beating LSU. Who? And on top of that, our Gators women's basketball team won. I don't know against who, because no one really cares, but still. I should also mention that this was a rivalry game, as this game originally had to be rescheduled because Hurricane Matthew was like, F that original date, I'm gonna come in and screw it up for you guys. So LSU was making this big deal out of the fact that we had to reschedule the game. We're scared of them, and we were scared we're gonna lose, and now we beat them. I guess all I can really say now is take that, LSU, and go Gators. Have a great week, and I will see you for the next one. Who? So the cast of Hamilton recently made the news by calling out Vice Presidential... There's his nose. His nose. So the cast of Hamilton, man, I could never be a news anchor because I screw up too many freaking times. Many people were offended. Here he is. So the cast of Hamilton made the news recently when after their show they called out Vice President-elect... So the cast of Hamilton made the news... I can't stand the fact that I keep messing up. So the cast of Hamilton made the news recently when after their show they called out Vice President-elect Mike Pence about their... Send me money and become a part of our live studio audience. And now there's a whole campaign started by Trump supporters called #BoycottHamilton. And to that, So the cast of Hamilton... Now there's a camp...
Me gusta pene negro grande.
Ow! Ah! Oh, man down. Oh, my fucking knee. Oh, my knee.
If you guys weren't aware,
take it.
of them?
No, just one.
Jesus.
Come on, man. Now that... So then LSU is making this